I know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Walrus and Comic Sports Report. Brett, another week, another COVID-19 ridden week, another movement.
Don't say no sports, because I see it happening right now.
Yeah, sports are happening.
We do have some sports, golf, but it's not as good as the
UFC
Tiger Woods.
It's
not as good as Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and Tom Brady.
No, nothing's going to be as good as that ever again on golf.
But there is golf going. I mean,
as long as
it makes sense though. Like golf is a sport where you can avoid a lot of contact, so it should be going.
You're missing a lot of garbage. I can beat any one of these people out here.
Yeah, the putting is. Yeah, the putting is horrendous that we've seen so far.
Gary Woodland golfs like Tyron Woodley fights.
Ooh. So there's a UFC card time. It's not a pay-per-view, is it?
No.
It's like a
ESPN Plus card.
ESPN Plus. You'll pay for that.
So you excited about it?
No. It's an awful card. I mean,
Jessica's good.
Yeah, she's like, that's the card is for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a lot of news going on in UFC right now. A lot of shakeups happening.
Stuff happening.
Yeah, a lot of shakeups.
I didn't realize the pay scale was so shifted.
Yeah.
That's
he looks
bonkers.
like a sleazy man.
Yeah.
And most of his dealings with that were mob related, allegedly.
Oh yeah, 100%, buddy.
Hey, it must be nice to own 10% of a company you paid $0 for, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what's really cool. The fact that he's gotten rich by investing $0 himself. So.
Because he's sleazy.
Hey, while he's pulling up the card and stuff, have you how'd your stocks do this week? I know it's a sports cast, but
it ended all right.
Yeah.
After like 2 or 3 days, I was up like $350.
Yeah.
And the next 2 days, it just completely fell out. But now I'm back up like 70.
So I almost crossed 700 investing.
I got over 760.
And I'm back down to 656 after a rebound. But I went ahead and bought more Carnival. Because it went from $24 a share down to like 18. So I was like, I went on and that, and it went back to 19.
Yeah, I need to buy some Carnival and Norwegian.
And then I bought some Dave & Buster's too.
That looked very interesting. I just didn't get into it.
Yeah, it says 1681. I bought it at 1586, where last week it was at 21. So
yeah, there's room on it.
I definitely did that, and then I bought. Yeah, I'm at 17 shares of Ford. It's at 641. I think this is a good time to get in because last week it actually,
it got up like $7 or $8.
Yeah, it was 764 was the peak, and at that point my investment had fully turned around because at one point I bought all this stock, and I'm waiting and I'm losing money, and then this week happened and boom, it turned around for me.
What helped me so much and then hurt me and then kind of came back up was my clean energy ETF and my crude oil ETF.
Yeah, you're big on the ETFs.
Oh, yeah.
It's not me, man, but
that crude oil one last week it was rallying so hard was up I think $36 from what I bought at.
Now did you sell it at that
No.
point? So you're just keeping
it's
it?
Keep going, yeah.
You think it's gonna keep going up?
Whatever last year the lowest it was like $800.
Yeah. Oh, I mean.
So I mean, if I play it like carefully,
yeah, you
potential.
Might. Yeah, definitely is. I invested in this like real cheap cryptocurrency.
I'm really talking about that.
Dodge. Yeah, I'm at 800 Dodge coins now. I'm up. I'm down 0.59% or 0.63% now. It updated, but I've lost a penny. I literally have $2.01 invested in it I have 800 of them. So, like. I was like, hey, if this thing goes up to $1 a piece, boom, I'm made. If it goes up to 50 cents a piece, I'm still made pretty good. But it's just like I have a few cents left over. I'll buy some Dogecoin.
Didn't actually say that. I was looking, my returns, one share I have, you get 50% return. I only bought 10 shares of it, unfortunately, so I make $5. But that's crazy.
But that's still a good return, especially if you're going with something that's kind of volatile. Anytime you make money on those, I sold my Volatile Stocks this week. When everything started going down, I was like, because the Fed made that announcement, and I was like, all right, selling the volatile ones right now. I have money, so I ended up selling all those, and I had like $100 left to spend. So then I bought Carnival and Dave & Buster's, some more higher level ones that have room for growth, and ones that I don't want to buy at $25 a piece. So All right, you got the card?
Hey, you ready to say? I'm not watching that.
Hey, can you quit yelling at me? I'm right here.
Yeah, we're right here.
And you're right in front of the microphone.
And the camera's right there. Look at the camera some. Look at them. The people want to see you.
No, that's
Exactly.
weird. You don't break the fourth wall. You speak to each other.
He doesn't know anything. You ready to say? I'm not watching
I just like to get him to look at the camera sometimes. People need to see that face.
Anthony Ivy versus Christian Aguilera.
Christina's brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan Griffin versus.
Hey, isn't the Ivy person?
Hey!
Isn't he isn't he known?
Who?
Is that Phil Ivy's brother? The guy who plays poker?
Probably.
Did he stop me to make a joke you just made?
Anthony Ivy saw.
Did he stop me to make a joke you just made?
Probably.
Hey, double the jokes, double the fun.
No!
Double the
Absolutely
jokes,
not.
double the pleasure.
Hey, can I interrupt
How
you
good
again?
was it? How good was it at the first round of the competition when two people had a James Bond impression? Didn't that rip your sides up?
Actually, it did. It did. He laughed at every. I told you.
Because no,
I did not laugh at everything.
I
There
know.
were some days I was like, me and Nick looked at each
Did
other
you
like,
enjoy Puppet Man?
No one enjoyed Puppet Man.
no.
But
Puppet Man
I
was
told
weird.
you can say.
Have we
anything
done a
you want.
podcast since I won the round?
That's what I was going to re-interrupt you about. Like, how
Ah,
cool is it?
I was in the first. We told you I lost in the first round.
Yeah. Which we don't know how because he was good enough to make it there.
It's fine. The comedy club calls me back.
Yeah.
They called Greg and
Yeah.
they said, "We're looking for you and Brett. We didn't get a chance to talk to you after the show."
Which there was time to talk to you because we lingered around.
Yeah, waiting to talk to one of them. Waiting to ask the judge what happened.
Grady probably went, "What y'all doing?"
Called me back. Comedy club calls me and they're like, "Listen, the competition Monday was pretty tight.
Yeah.
All the scores were really close."
Except there's a few that probably should not have been
That
close,
bottom.
but
Like they were like, all the scores were really close, and we want y'all to come back and compete again because all the scores were really close. The competition was so intense. We want you to have another chance in the preliminary round. So we got another shot in the next preliminary round, and I got it done. I'm in the finals.
did Greg get it done too?
Hey, Greg got it done. Greg
So,
and me and Greg
you-
and Ish, all the boys are in the finals.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that, so, alright, this is going to sound bad. I think they played the sympathy card for a couple of those people.
That was one
Like-
of Puppet Man.
Like,
back.
there was a couple of people who got in on the round that you're in that
Yeah.
I think their sad stories got them there and that
Mhm.
kind of, weighted that. And I think the judges or the guy who owns the comedy club realized after the fact that two of the better people did not make it. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Now, you're my boy and all. I like Greg's a lot.
Greg,
like-
I thought Greg.
And I thought Greg's was actually the best of the night beside the
Hmm.
professional.
Mhm.
And I had you right after him. Now I know there's some bias because you're my friend, you're my boy and all.
No,
But-
I thought I was
but-
up there.
I think that-
Greg's.
Huh?
I thought it was better than Greg's.
I don't.
I really like Greg's nervous guy act.
I loved it. I was like, man, this is so good because
But-
I know it was true.
Well, he's a hacky sack in a comedy
Yeah.
club.
But yeah, because what I was going to say to you interrupted me, as I told you, it don't matter how good or bad it is. If you present it as a joke, Ronald,
man!
I'm pretty sure the floor is unlevel now before he slapped the table so much that
Hey,
night.
Hey, listen.
He wore
it
the
was-
floor down.
I enjoyed that night. There were some parts of it I did not enjoy at all, and I was like, this is too cringy.
You think I'm pretty?
I also did not like when I went to the restroom being stopped by a guy who was a competitor who was crying in the restroom because he did awful. That, humanity in me, I just wanted to be there for the
Can
guy.
I say?
But I wanted to run.
Can I
Could
say?
have. You
I
wouldn't have
laughed
anything.
his entire 7-minute set
Why? It wasn't
because
funny.
he was bombing. It destroyed me. I thought it was hilarious.
Yes, he liked flashing.
Can I tell you that when he was up there for the last 2 or 3 minutes, I thought he was trying to do part of his act. I thought part of his act was just sitting there looking stupid.
Nope.
I thought.
And,
Nope.
and then I realized this guy literally is lost.
Oh man, he's tanking. He's tanking.
Yeah.
We saw a guy tank the round y'all missed.
And I swore that you told us that he was a funny guy before.
Who?
I thought
No, not that guy.
Oh, okay.
The
I thought-
older guy who's the Marine,
Oh yeah.
That
He
guy was
bombed.
cringy.
he bombed.
He
hard.
was funny the first night. He had one of the best sets. We thought he was in the first night.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, he wasn't. He wasn't in the same night.
Yeah. And his awkward transitions, I guess dead dogs aren't funny to you. Okay. You know what? I'm going to keep going with it.
those can sometimes be funny because we learned in workshop. Eric Grady told us, which is a big comedian. Look him up. He told us
Hey, let's do caricatures.
he can also do caricatures at
And black
Disney
women.
World.
Can I say that here?
You can.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm sure Ron would take it.
Oh yeah.
That was
He-
He does too.
Yeah.
Plead the fifth.
Oh, anyway, he said when there's a certain point when you bomb and you have to say something about it.
Yeah.
You can move on, but you'll probably
Yeah, but this guy said something about it and stayed there.
Yeah, you don't stay there. You're like, all right, you didn't enjoy
He
that.
just
Let's
kept
go
going
on.
with it.
Yeah, all right, you didn't enjoy that one. Let's move on.
I don't understand. Like,
What is it? Awkward, funny, creepy?
Yeah, here.
expression?
Let me. I
There
don't know
were-
if we can use the word.
there were way more creepy people there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we can use that word. I don't know if we can use that analogy.
Probably not.
Hmm.
If you're- if
I don't
you're
think change
questioning
that
it-
word.
Okay,
It's
this is what we learned in in.
Oh man, that is a laugh like earlier. Oh, I don't know if we can use this word.
Folks, I don't know what's going on, but I think Brett forgot to take his medicine today.
How good was that?
Terrible.
I don't know if we can use this word.
Well, we learned it though.
Oh no.
No, in the workshop,
Yeah?
was there's a point when you're telling a joke, where, like silence. You're using silence to your advantage, using a pause, where it's like giving a hug,
Yeah.
where you hold it for a certain length of time, and it becomes creepy.
Yeah.
But if you go a little bit longer, it'll get funny. But then if you keep going past that point, it gets creepy again.
Yeah.
Real creepy.
You want to find that middle ground.
There's a lot of people who could not find that.
You
middle
want to
ground.
find in your pauses. You want to find that middle ground.
But I will say, because he told me an analogy as well, there's no point after a long hug where it gets funny. It's always just creepy and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, get off of me. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Especially when you lean in and sniff your hair, you know?
Boom!
Joe Biden lunch there.
You better not say that.
So
Holy shit, that was good. Woo!
Somebody's about to disappear.
this UFC card.
UFC card. Jesus Christ. Anthony Ivy versus Christian Aguilera. Jordan Griffin versus Derek Minner. Tyson Nam versus Ryan Benoit.
I don't know. Is that Chris Benoit?
He's gonna kill his whole corner. Julia Avila and Gina Mazzani.
I don't know any of these people you're
Nope.
saying.
Kevin Aguilar and Charles Rosa.
Is
No.
it Kevin Aguilar in the first fight? Or which Aguilar is that? Oh,
Christian Aguilera. Christian Aguilera and
okay.
Kevin Aguilar.
Hmm.
Same country, different families. Marab Devilavishvili
Okay.
and Gustavo Lopez.
Yeah, it's George's alias, isn't it?
So basically, you're saying this is not a card to bet on.
No.
'Cause-
Because you don't know nothing.
But some people.
Whoa,
who
did
have a
y'all see
problem
that chip?
will
That chip
bet.
was bad.
Hey, isn't she a
Holy moly.
tennis player? Mariah Agapova?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Hannah Seif versus Hannah Cyphers.
Okay, Cypher's actually good. That'd be a good fight night. Oh, she got smacked last week or 2 weeks ago.
Jordan Espinoza and Mark De La Rosa.
It's weird she's fighting so soon.
Yeah. I've heard of Mark De La Rosa, I feel like.
Yeah.
No, wasn't he a baseball player?
I was going to say you heard talking about me.
Charles Jourdain's good.
Andre Feely and Charles versus Charles Jourdain. Marvin Vittori versus Carl Robertson. And Cynthia Calvillo versus Jessica I. Not a great card.
Yeah.
2 decent fights, I think.
Yeah, not a great card.
I don't
guess
know
she's
any of the
fighting.
people, so I'm going to take the back seat.
I would watch them because I feel like it's almost like watching Dana White's #1 contender series.
I was going to say, you have to watch these unknown fighters because
Yeah.
you love college sports.
It's like Dana White's
Same thing.
Did you ever watch Dana White's contender series? You're watching these unknown people get it going. It can be fun even if you don't know their names. So you still watch the card.
That's why I go to the mics.
Because you may, see somebody on this card tonight that is going to be somebody.
Well, and also,
Yeah,
like,
I saw when they were
Oh
starting.
man, I was watching them.
Why is that such a thing in humans? to be the first.
Because it
in
makes
something.
you feel a part.
Why
Like
do
you were a
put
part of it.
You
were
put your
part of-
self-worth in. Look at their career. I was
Well,
there.
yeah,
Hey,
I was a part
I
of it.
was there
It
when
is-
South Carolina beat Alabama when Alabama was number 1.
And now you've been falling downhill.
You're
yeah,
right.
now you've been
Right.
on that roller coaster.
You should have sold when they were high. But
And he says he knows shit about Wall Street.
yeah.
He didn't sell after they beat Alabama.
That was our year. Okay, but we followed that game up with. Didn't we lose the next game?
Wolf
Was it
of
like
Wall Street
Vanderbilt
over here.
or-
Walrus of Wall Street?
Was it Vanderbilt or Ole Miss we lost to the next week?
Yeah.
It was like
Hey,
a huge letdown.
have you ever heard of Mike Patton?
Maybe.
Faith
So
No
check it out.
More,
Faith No More, Mr. Bungle,
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk.
Nah.
He's the lead singer.
That's the guy we were just watching.
Yeah.
With the gas mask.
They say
The respirator.
it has been said and talked about that he could have been, probably may have been one of the best vocalists ever in terms of range, in terms of what he could do.
Yeah, that
But
one
he-
song he was way.
But he
around.
isn't on the list because he enjoyed doing weird stuff. He never actually used his talent. He was too busy
He got
doing.
real jazzy and loungy a lot.
He was too busy doing weird shit when
And
he could have
making
been.
noise.
When
Yeah.
he could have been becoming one of the greatest. Mike Patton is South Carolina's the Mike Patton of football.
But do you think Mike Patton enjoyed his life?
You had a roster that could have been one of the
He did
greatest
what he
college
wanted.
football rosters of all time. And what did you do with it?
And
Not much.
And the difference between him, you said, did he enjoy his life? He did, but he also had success doing what he wanted
Yes, South
to.
Carolina didn't have success.
We-
They had one of the greatest rosters and still lost.
It was still a good time period, though. It was enjoyable.
Treasured keepsake.
Yeah, treasured keepsakes of.
Where's Hallmark of Ron?
Oh, I remember that year when we went to the SEC championship and saw Cam Newton.
Yeah, smooth.
Treasured keepsakes.
Can I tell you? So the night of that game, all right. So my uncle and aunt they
That
go
word
to
we wanted to
they-
use again.
they go to all of the Carolina games home and away. So they went to that. I was watching that game from my dorm room at Charleston Southern.
Mhm.
My girlfriend at the time came over to have an argument with me during the game, and all I could think was, usually I would hate someone interrupting my football game, but at that point we were getting smoked already, and I went outside and sat down with the TV was going, had the door open, and just let her yell at me.
I figured the story was she came over to argue with me, and I'd already been pounding White Russians for about 4 hours. She walked in, I put my fist through the sheetrock.
No,
Is that where you're going, Ron?
no, that's not where I was going.
And I showed her something.
I think you threw. I think you threw.
I ran her over just like Cam Newton did.
It was like the normal conversation of you're not giving me enough attention. I'm saying,
Well, obviously not. You even get outside and talk to her. You left the door open with the TV on.
during the argument. Yeah, during the argument of you're not
I
giving me
don't-
enough attention. Yeah, you're
So-
right, babe. You're right. Go!
I-
First down. What'd you say?
I don't like confrontation.
Really?
I really don't.
Who couldn't tell
So-
that?
So I'm
You're not
just
giving
like,
me enough attention.
I'm
First down.
like,
what'd
go,
say?
you know what? Go ahead and I was like, just yell at me, get it all out, and we can be done with this finally. You're not gonna yell back. She was one of those. She wanted the argument back.
First off, we mean one of those. That's all.
That's
of them.
all of them. I've
They
had.
want you to yell. What's
Yeah,
wrong?
I had a time like that with my
When they're mad, you can't use logic.
Yeah.
You get angrier.
with my high school girlfriend. She was tearing me in and yelling at me, and I was like, I was just
Get out of the
listening.
way.
Yeah, you done?
He was like, "Are we?
Because
Why aren't you yelling?" Because I'm not.
I'm a civilized human being.
I'll talk at this volume if you would like. We can have a
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not going to yell about it.
Well, also too, so keep in mind at this time in my life, I'm like 370 pounds. Like, I'm a,
So sheetrock couldn't stand
So-
a chance.
yeah.
He's
well,
a good she.
I, she was like,
I
so
thought
I'm-
she was angry.
so this time, at this time I was like 6'1", 370. She was like 5'6",
Slam Newton.
135. Like,
She came up with her neck brace, her little crutches.
no, but you know,
I had
someone
to
my
wheel her
size,
wrap into my apartment.
someone my size yelling at her wouldn't look really good at all. So
But
I just
nobody can
kinda-
do anything.
I'm just like, yeah, I know, but I'm just sitting here like, are you done? And she's just getting more mad because I'm not yelling at her.
That's how it works.
I just hate it.
Oh,
I hate
yeah.
that stuff. That's why it's easier to be single and not be attached to anyone.
Talk about like normal humans. That's
Yeah.
the only way to change things.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, that was good.
Indeed.
We must open the channel for debate.
Bingo, bango.
Bingo, bango. So, now that
Rights and street.
you have that really
Throw off the
crappy.
yoke of oppression and break the
Take
chains
this-
that bind and blind
And
us.
take to the streets, Rob.
And talk about WWE? Sounds good.
No, I'll
So,
kill you if you
you,
do
you
that. I'll
gave us
shoot
this
you.
really nice UFC card. Let me give this really nice WWE Backlash 2020 card,
And then
Which
tell us how
has-
we're gonna.
Doesn't
Well,
it?
which has
WWE.
been dubbed, one of the matches has been
WWE.
dubbed the greatest match ever.
Ridiculous.
saw an ad for
Absolutely
that.
ridiculous.
So we can talk
I
about that
scrolled
when we
through
get there.
Facebook and the ad popped up. I was like,
We get-
what?
Can we
Yeah,
talk
we-
about how much of a percentage chance they have of having the
I know.
greatest match
Can we,
of all
we'll
time?
talk about when we get there. All right.
Have y'all-
Okay.
Have y'all
Real
seen
quick.
the ad for it?
Real quick. Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, these two 40-year-old
Let's go.
men are about to have the greatest.
Hogan and Andre and all
right.
greats, you know.
Here we go. First match, Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. Now, I want to...
That'll be a good match.
2002.
probably.
That match is going to be really good, but let me say this. How do you feel about the angle they took with Jeff Hardy? Are you familiar with the angle?
No.
He got arrested on screen 3 weeks ago for drunk
Under a Myrtle
driving.
Beach stairwell.
For drunk driving and hitting another performer.
Why
At
are
least
they
nobody-
pushing that on TV?
At least nobody hung somebody from an exercise machine like they tried to do last match.
Yeah, but like, so there's a lot of flack on the WWE for actually going into this guy's personal life
I
and
don't
using
mind
something
that.
like that against him.
I've
I
never
don't.
done that.
I actually don't mind it either.
Life imitates art.
Private life remains private.
There's been a lot of instances where actors and
Vince
performers
McMahon-
have brought their real lives to the
Yes, but
screen.
Vince McMahon is manipulating it using his tragedy to benefit from it.
He could have said no.
Is he gonna tell Vince McMahon no? That's all he's got other than stairwells in Myrtle Beach, like I said.
So I
If he
think
didn't have this man,
the angle was that Sheamus was actually the person and he framed Jeff Hardy. So there's a lot of heat
Framed
here
him for drunk driving.
Yeah.
and running over.
Full
a
of rainbow
conveyor.
wings.
We unzipped his face. It was me.
Well, they didn't know.
Hey, it's me.
It was like Jeff Hardy's rental car or something that he grabbed. So
So he didn't get handcuffed on TV.
no, they handcuffed Hardy on TV, put him in a cop car and everything.
They didn't pull him out of the car.
No, he was in the back room.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like a big investigation trying to figure out who did it.
Okay.
So the rivalry's pretty intense right now, and I think this is one that they're going to.
Sheamus stopped to talk to the ambulance, see if him let him take the car.
So Hardy has one win
They
over
let you take
Sheamus.
it. I just talked to him.
You guys
I
are
just
killing
talked
me.
to him. They'll let you take it. Please don't. Just take me home. No, they'll let you take it.
You guys are killing me.
You sent me to jail, Sheamus. No, I didn't. I was just trying to help.
You don't call me next time
Don't
you
call me.
go.
I was just trying to help. You thought the EMS would just let me take the car? Yeah.
So, this is I like this angle for like a couple reasons. Number one, I think Sheamus is a great wrestler, and he's been underutilized since he's come back from his major injury. So it kind of gets him in the storyline that matters.
Brooke Shillelagh.
Jeff Hardy needs a good storyline. Jeff Hardy has one win over Sheamus already, and I think that Sheamus will win this one, and this will be one of those pay-per-views that goes into SummerSlam, or one of those match series that goes into.
Are you
SummerSlam.
familiar with the Sting versus Jeff Hardy match in TNA?
The one where Jeff Hardy was strung out on
Jeff Hardy
drugs
was
or drunk?
blitz.
Yeah.
He showed up blitz. What if that happens tomorrow night?
I would love it.
He would never make it out there. In
No, they
WWE.
wouldn't let him go out.
Yeah. The TNA
They
was,
may as well. They killed a man with a faulty clip.
Yeah. We can drop somebody in the ring and keep having a match. Why
Yeah,
can't we let him go out?
Yeah.
I mean,
How long would it have been if they were like, we're going to do something, Godfather,
I-
you're pinning him before we take him back.
oh my god.
Oh. We can just not have this matches for the Intercontinental title.
Did you
just
see
to pin him.
did you see the big news in WWE? That Paul Heyman's out as director
Yeah.
of Raw, and it's now Bruce Pritchard for both of them.
Yeah.
But WWE said for Paul Heyman to pursue his on-screen talents. Brock Lesnar's about to come back,
Ugh.
and so here's the idea I've seen. People are talking like that. Actually, Bobby Lashley might win this match against Drew McIntyre tomorrow,
Ugh.
and because the WWE's been wanting Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar.
Ugh.
They call it the super fight.
Ugh.
You know.
Ugh.
I'm not tired of all these 2003 matches they're calling.
Super fight!
Yeah.
Them and Bellator.
Yeah.
Chael Sonnen versus Rampage
Look at that
Jackson.
putt,
Tune in.
Yeah.
We could do this. We could be in this right now.
Yeah, we can.
Or this course must be insanely hard because I saw Rory McIlroy miss one that was makeable too. Could be that, but you know.
Don't you talk about Bryson DeChambeau like that, buddy.
DeChambeau, what a name.
Bro!
DeChambeau with the cannons.
You can tell he has some. He's got a little cabbie hat on.
He makes 90-foot putts, boy.
I saw a video where they took the.
We've never.
Have you watched that? There's this English golf course guy who does all these professional videos. He brought the world's strongest man on to see how fast he could swing a club, and like the world's strongest man, like he had to teach him everything. He couldn't swing a club.
Yeah, that's because it's all technique.
Yeah.
And he got up to 110 miles an hour, and the guy was like, he's like, put it in perspective. I hit about 110. This little small guy.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods hits about 120. I'm like, 120 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's all about.
It's all technique.
Yeah.
No matter how big you are, how much you try to mat it.
All right, here you go.
You see how those hips are going first, and then bam, the shoulders come around.
Oh yeah, it's all about the hips.
All about them.
Women's tag team title match. Bailey and Sasha Banks, who are the champions, versus Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, and the Iconics.
Why are there so many of them?
Was 3 tag teams.
Oh, you didn't say versus again there. But...
Oh, sorry.
You thought
Versus Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I was like, what?
All right, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are tag team, and then versus the Iconics are tag team. This match.
I've done that before.
You act like you know the sport. You know the history. You don't know nothing.
Mystic Ring.
The
no, is it? It is Mystic Ring. Okay.
So,
keep feathering it, brother.
I think the Iconics are going to win this. Number one, Bailey and Sasha can't be champions again. And
Why?
well, Bailey is the women's champion, and so here's what's going to happen: they're going to lose the titles because of something that's done, and Bailey or Sasha will turn on each other, and it's going to set up a feud for SummerSlam for the title.
No, it won't. They keep talking about Bailey, and
It's
they've been talking about it for a decade. Bailey and Sasha Banks turning on each other.
It's time though. It's like it's time for
How
it.
many
so.
years they've been talking about this thing?
Well, Sasha's always the one that turns on her. Like every other year, she turns on her. I think it's time for Bailey to actually do it because I think they want Bailey to be the heel, even though she's a better baby.
It's like winter, spring, summer, fall, and then in between those you get Bailey, Sasha Banks.
Yeah, I like how he says, oh, she turns out like every year.
Yeah,
She really does.
Keep recycling storylines.
Yeah, it's like every
Well,
once
they're
in a while,
like
it's like
best friends.
I
Right?
think Bailey's gonna turn on Sasha Banks, and then it'll be a storyline for a week, and it'll happen, and then they're best friends again, and that'll go for a year, and it's like I think one of them's gonna turn, and
They've
one of
been
them will
teasing
turn.
it really hard the past month and a half. I think it's ready to happen.
It's like getting on the pirate ship ride. Whoa!
All right, next match.
I thought it was more like a little caterpillar you ride.
I think he's gonna
pirate ship,
turn. I think he's gonna turn.
Have you ever been on the power ship one that goes fully upside down?
Nope.
Have you ever been on one that's like it puts you in these seats, and the ride itself spins around.
Yeah, it's
but
called
then
the
they're
Twister
on
or
plates
whatever.
that'll spin.
The twister or tumbler. Or,
And you're waiting on yours to individually spin. That's what's like. It's gonna turn. They're gonna turn. It hasn't
The
turned.
worst
Oh.
But you got to have a big person in there with you because that's how you get the momentum to go.
The worst.
That's how it turns your way, and they crush you in the ride.
I don't want to go upside down. I came close one night, but I don't like that feeling. The worst feeling I had though, remember when me and Caitlin rode and
Yeah.
like went way up here and spun and came way down.
Yeah, I
and
would
spun?
never do that.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Once you get, and it feels like falling. Oh.
I would never do
Stuff
that.
like
It was
that.
kind of fun, but it was an awful feeling. Once you
Yeah.
got here and you turned, I think it was that way, like you're turning and falling down.
Well, people my size aren't meant to be off the ground like that, you know. So I always had these like Final Destination images, like it's just gonna break and I'm gonna fly.
Oh, this
out.
felt like the
Like-
straps were going.
Yeah, stuff like that, man. I'm just.
Like it was fun, but also
Asuka versus Nia Jax. Asuka's a champion because you know the man Becky Lynch had to forfeit the title because she's pregnant.
Nia Jax wins her.
she's about to drop the bomb on Asuka.
Ah!
I think
Speed!
Nia Jax loses this match because
You missed that
like
championship
she
chip.
injured another wrestler or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
recently.
She'll injure
And-
Asuka tomorrow night.
Do you think after the game he's gonna give a speech?
How many is she injured now? 17 in her
Probably.
career?
Maybe 25.
And they're like, keep letting her wrestle.
Well,
Keep letting her
It's
wrestle.
the family, you know.
Oh,
comes from the family.
keep letting her
It's
wrestle.
your family.
She's really the Rock.
Ah.
She's
Yeah,
one
it's
of
like-
those.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the Samoans.
Yeah, she's one of those.
Here you go. Braun Strowman,
Oh.
the champion,
Oh,
versus The Miz and John Morrison.
gross.
2-on-1 handicap match for the title.
Braun Strowman. See?
Wait, what?
We were talking about
Oh,
2-on-4 for tag team. They have a 2-on-1 handicap for a championship.
Oh, if the two win, who gets the title? The one who pins them?
They
Yeah.
do all kinds of stupid stuff.
Yeah, probably. Or they'll both have it and they'll both like.
They do.
separate-
See, they
like-
do all kinds of stupid
Yeah.
shit. all the time.
I've got Braun Strowman winning this one. Here's
Well, I
the
don't know
thing.
the history. We ain't looking
Here's the
anymore.
thing.
Because you called me out.
This is your thing, though.
I don't know why they're away from the Fiend
I
Strowman
hadn't
thing,
forgot that verbal beating.
but I think
Buffalo
that
beating.
I think what happens in this match is that here you go. I'll give you a crazy prediction.
Give me a crazy.
All right, so the fight's going on, right? He is. Let's say
Miz and Morrison.
Miz and Morrison get the upper hand on him. They're putting a beat down on him because it's 2v1. The lights go out, and the Fiend places the sheet mask on Braun Strowman, and he turns into that super freaky follower he was, and he destroys them, and it sets up SummerSlam versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt. I give you something
That's
crazy.
awful.
That's a crazy, but that's something that they plausibly could do. So I think that's crazy.
Before
enough
I
to
saw
say.
Spieth, I was like, God dang, Varner's 6'9".
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke like, man, Speed's 9'11".
Yeah. I was like, God, jeez.
But y'all have been listening to my awful golf jokes, so I just kept it to myself.
Hey, jeez, Varner's 6'9". What
All right,
else he doing in golf?
here you go. 2 matches left. Drew McIntyre, the champion, versus Bobby Lashley.
God, I hope they don't give it to Bobby Lashley.
I think Bobby
God,
Lashley's
I
gonna
don't
do
want
it.
to see Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. I don't want to see
I don't
that.
think anyone wants to except Vince.
Well, why doesn't everybody just quit watching?
Because they can't.
Too
Rise
hooked
up. Take the power from Vince. He's
They're
too old.
They're too hooked in.
They're too stupid.
All right, here you go.
Oh,
Your 2 favorite wrestlers. The greatest match ever. The greatest wrestling match ever. Edge versus Randy Orton. What say you, Brett?
These two men in their 40s could wrestle 7 million times. They could wrestle until they're 80. Non-stop. Just take break, water and food break.
And never be as good as
And
Steamboat
when
Macho Man.
when they get to 80, they still won't have had the greatest wrestling match of all time.
What do
you
you
can
think-
have as long as you want to perfect it.
What do you think is the greatest wrestling match of all time? Alright, so I think this is some cool stuff we can talk about. They interviewed Ric Flair about this. And Ric Flair was like, listen, I love these guys. He's like, Randy Orton's probably one of the best wrestlers of all time. It's like, but have you seen
But they ain't gonna have the
He's
best
like,
match of all time.
but have you seen my trilogy with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat? Have you seen
This
Macho
is
Man versus
Sting.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat? Have you? Ric Flair has 4 of the top 15 greatest matches of all
Oh,
time.
yeah. He's one of the
And
greatest.
I think 3 of them are with the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Now,
Iconic
Clash
rivalry.
of Champions was the 89 against Sting.
Oh
and
my
went to a draw.
God! That's
That-
one of my favorite. Me
that-
and Nick watched that. In
That
here.
match is one of the best of all time. Even though like it's not rated that high, but you know
It was a
because
draw.
and also WWE does this rating, so why would they rate their one of their competitors' matches like
Yeah.
that? I think out of respect for Flair, they did the Steamboat ones because those matches you can't argue. You can't argue.
Yeah,
those.
me and Nick watched that one in here, and it's so good.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen the Steamboat Macho Man WrestleMania one that people talk
It is
about.
so good.
Maybe we should put that
It
on.
is
Just
so
so we
good.
can like see it. I would like to see it. Let's put that on.
Let's do it, and we'll
And-
talk through it.
Also, the
Because-
only thing they need to be worried about wrestling right now is midlife crises and heart disease.
Yeah. They aren't gonna have the greatest match of all
What
time. Don't
Edge,
try to
the
sell
one that
that
was-
to me.
Couldn't come back because if something happened, he had a strong chance of being crippled.
Yeah. No, it's a real life thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought.
So hear me out. Randy Orton in this match is gonna kick him in the chest, and he's gonna slide into the ring.
I said, "How do you get the ring first?"
Uh,
And he's just
I have.
to the ring
Well, he's
post,
gonna come
and
running
the
out.
referee is gonna come running, and he's gonna say, "He has rendered,
He has rendered me a cripple.
he has rendered me a cripple."
I don't know what's up.
And it's gonna be a Mortal Kombat 11
Oh no.
aftermath
Who's that?
commercial.
That's
Bailey.
Bailey.
That's actually hot.
Yeah. She's got a weird body. She's got a teardrop body.
Ah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Sasha Banks and Bailey. That's the
Isn't
tag
she-
team champion.
She did look like a popsicle
Snoop
stick.
Dogg?
Yeah, Snoop
Okay.
Dogg's niece.
She did look like a popsicle stick, and then
I mean, she's a great wrestler. Actually, the women wrestlers right now are way better than the men.
That's what you've been saying.
100%.
oh man, he just rendered me a cripple.
So I have Randy Orton winning this match to have the trilogy be SummerSlam. It'll be Hell in the Cell at SummerSlam. Watch, it'll be a dangerous match, and then Edge will go away until WrestleMania. That's what I think will happen.
Oh, I love it when we both know where a joke's going.
Yeah. You know that's about every joke. I wish your door was unlocked.
Where you gotta go.
Let's go through the main door.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't walk all the way through there and Jerry whipping for me going outside.
Whipping.
That'll be the greatest wrestling match of all time.
Who's gonna be rendered a cripple?
The fear that he strikes into Bret's heart is
So
already.
I think this pay-per-view has has the ability to be good.
Yeah.
I think the matches are pretty good, but
It'll probably disappoint you.
we'll see.
I'm just gonna type Ricky and hit search.
Ricky Ricardo?
Yay! Oh,
Wasn't that WrestleMania 2 or something?
no! What am I doing? Was it? It was a tournament one. No, it wasn't a tournament one. Look it up.
WrestleMania 3.
Okay, here it is. That's me 3.
Yeah.
Whipple.
So we're at 36 minutes here. What do you think about? Do you want to watch our reactions with this and have it on the stream? You want to call the stream here? Any other sports things you want to talk about while we're looking for the match?
I think this one's been jam-packed. I think we give the people a bonus episode.
Here we go. That's our
Of-
just passed it.
I think we give Savage and Steamboat as a bonus
All right.
episode. All right?
So here's what we do. Pause.
oh, I hit start over.
Yeah, pause it. Let's do the closing here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for listening to Wars Comic Podcast. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, follow, share it with all your friends. And we're going to give you another bonus episode right after this when we're going over Steamboat versus Randy Savage, WrestleMania 3. It's going to be a phenomenal match because I've never seen it. I know Brett has and he loves it. But once again, we'd like to thank you for listening today.
If I win this competition Monday night, I will be the featured comic all week at Comedy Cabana in North Myrtle Beach.
I think we should do a video for this one.
We are gonna film my set, and it will be on YouTube on Walterson Comic page. It'll be on my Instagram, BOH Comedy.
That's right. And so just make sure you let them know that I'm filming for you or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and we'll do that. All right, once again, thanks for listening.
Let him know and see if he gets a score.